Hey everyone, it's Jason, and this is your weekend cruise news update. And Carnival answers the question, is bigger always better? And for a feel-good story here, Virgin Voyages gave over 100 free cruises away, and it was on a Delta flight. So cruise story number one, and this could be the law of unintended consequences, and this one's been going on for a while, as a federal judge sided with Bar Harbor, Maine, allowing them to limit the amount of cruise ship passengers that visit each day to 1,000. Now, I just looked at the cruise schedule. I counted 72 ships coming in to Bar Harbor, Maine during their season, May through October. And only 2 ships have under 1,000 people. So they have effectively wiped out their entire cruise season. There is no more cruising to Bar Harbor, Maine. Now, the real question is will it happen this year or next year? Now, they're meeting on March 4th, Monday, to decide this. And I'm wondering what they'll do. 250 to 300,000 passengers are supposed to visit Bar Harbor, Maine this year. Will they just say no thanks and wipe that out? Cut all relationships with the cruise lines. It's a dangerous precedent, I think. So, are you supposed to visit Bar Harbor, Maine on a cruise this year? If you are, let me know in the comments. And are you disappointed by this ruling? So, cruise story number 2, and Carnival answers, is bigger always better? And for them, it is. So, someone wrote into John Heald, the brand ambassador for Carnival Cruise Lines, and they asked them, hey, when is Carnival going to build some smaller, newer ships? And John Heald's response was pretty emphatic. He said, we're never going to build smaller ships. That's done. It's not profitable, and it doesn't help draw in new customers. I thought that was very interesting. He says we need those new customers in order to help us pay to maintain the older, smaller ships. Now, if you think about it, they continue to build newer, bigger ships. Eventually, they're going to have to scrap some of these older ones. And then what happens to ports like Mobile, New Orleans, Jacksonville, even Tampa, Florida? They all have restrictions on what size cruise ship can go out of there. And I'm sure I'm missing a port or two. What do you think about this? And what is your favorite cruise ship class? Is it an older one or is it a newer one? Let me know in the comments. So before I get to cruise story number 3, I would ask that you please like this video, as it does help the channel grow. Also, consider subscribing, as I do daily cruise news shorts and tips and tricks. I also do longer cruise videos on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 8 a.m. Thanks so much. So cruise story number 3, and this is a feel-good story here, as Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin, showed up at Atlanta Hartsfield Airport, and in conjunction working with Delta Airlines, they gave away free cruises, free airfare, all kinds of things. Now what happened was this flight was going to San Juan, Puerto Rico. And they picked this specifically because their new cruise ship, Virgin Voyages, the Resilient Lady, is going to be home ported in San Juan, Puerto Rico. And this is also Richard Branson's home. He said the Caribbean is special to him. Over 20 years he's lived there. Now, they had a wheel that you could spin before you even got on the cruise, and every passenger got to spin it. And they were giving away free cruises, free airfare on Delta and Virgin. So they must have a really good relationship there, Delta and Virgin. And then once everyone boarded the plane, he got on the plane with them, and every person that was a Sky Miles member and 18 and older got a free cruise on the Resilient Lady. How cool is that? I think that's such a cool story. It's nice to report on something fun like that. Now, have you ever been on Virgin? What did you guys think? I know a lot of people have a love-hate relationship with them. They love their food, don't really like their entertainment. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for the support. And until I talk to you next time, happy cruising.